Students, in the last class we completed the problems up to 11. Up to problem number 11 we completed in the last class. Problem number 12 onwards we will continue. Check that one. How many meter are there in a light year? Light year means distance travelled by the light in 1 year, that will be called as the light year. So, light year means distance travelled by the light in 1 year. So, distance is equal to velocity into time. Velocity will be 3 into 10 power 8. Time will be 1 year means 365 days. Exactly 365.25. Day value will be 86,400. So this value 86,400. After calculating, we will get this value as 9.46 into 10 power 15 meters. So that is the distance travelled by the light in 1 year. That is called light year. Next. So 12th, what is the answer means? C. 13th, what they are asking, C. Joule per centimeter cube is the unit of joule per centimeter cube. What is this unit? So here what will happen means joule we can write it as Newton meter. This value we can write it as 10 power minus 6 Newton meter cube. Centimeter cube we converted into meter cube. So meter will cancel. This is 10 power 6 Newton per meter square. So Newton per meter square is the unit of pressure. So pressure will be the answer for this. 13th, this value will be equal to C. Clear? Next. 14th, what they are asking, C. 14. P plus A by V square into V minus V is equal to constant. P is the pressure, V is the volume, AB are the constants. Then what is the unit of A they are asking. So they gave an equation, P plus A by V square into V minus B is equal to constant. Then what is the units of A? That is the question. So according to principle of homogeneity, when two quantities are adding, they will have same dimensions, they will have same units, then only we can add that quantities, we can subtract that quantities. Is my point is clear? So P and A by V square both are adding na? So dimensions of P is equal to dimensions of A by V square. Units of P is equal to units of A by V square. V and B, so the units of B, units of V both will be same. Here they are asking just what is the unit of A. So according to principle of homogeneity, according to principle of homogeneity, P is equal to A by V square. Then A is equal to PV square. Understanding? So here what is they gave CGS units. Pressure CGS unit will be dyne per centimeter square. Volume unit will be centimeter cube. V square means centimeter power 6. This centimeter square will cancel. So how much we will get? Dyne centimeter power 4. So unit of A will be dyne centimeter power 4. 14, it will be B. Next, 15. Units of length, mass and time are doubled. Then the new unit of work expressed in terms of MLT is. So, work done dimensional formula you wrote. W is equal to ML square T power minus 2. ML square T power minus 2 is the work dimensional formula. Here all are doubled. W dash is equal to 2m. This is 2l whole square. This is 2t power minus 2. All are doubled. Mass doubled, length doubled, time doubled. So here 2 square, 2 power minus 2 will cancel. So still what will be there here? 2 ml square t power minus 2, that is equal to 2w. Clear? 2 into ml square t power minus 2, that's value is equal to 2w. So work becomes 2 times 15, it will be B. Next 16, what they are asking? 16th you see, what are the orders of magnitudes of the following numbers? They gave some numbers. They are asking to write their order of magnitude. First number, they gave 43760. Second number they gave 0.30. 25432. They gave third number 8346 002. These are the 3 numbers given. What is the order of magnitude they are asking? Clear? So, what we have to do, what I told you, try to remember, express the number in between 0.5 to 5 and remaining you write in the power of 10. So if we write this one, I will write like this, 0.43 if I write, this will be less than 5, that's why 0.5, that's why how I am writing this one, 4.3760 into 10 power 4. My point is clear? So 4.3670 into 10 power 4. This is in between 0.5 and 5. If I write 0.437, then it will not be in between 0.5 and 5. So we have to write like this. So for this, what is the order of magnitude means? 10 power 4. That is the order of magnitude. Second number, this one they gave. We express this one also 2.5 5432. So here into 10 power minus 4. So what is the order of magnitude means 10 power minus 4. That is the order of magnitude. Okay. Next this one 8346002. If I write 8.34 6002 into 10 power 6, that will be greater than 5. What we had to do? We had to express the number in between 0.5 and 5. That's why I am writing this one in this way. 0.8346002 into 10 power 7. Okay, so its order will be 10 power 7. Clear? So what is the order of magnitude means 10 power 4, 10 power minus 4, 10 power 7. Slightly modify the option A. Option A, what they gave is 10 power 5, 10 power minus 4, 10 power 7 is there. Modify it as 10 power 4. 10 power 4, 10 power minus 4, 10 power 7. So that this is the option. Printing mistake is there. First option will be the answer. A will be the option. Answer, modify it as 10 power 4. Clear? Understanding? Good. Next. 17, what they are asking, see, 17. What is the order of the magnitude? 10 power 4 plus 10 power 2. Higher order will be the answer. So 10 power 4 means that will be 10,000. 10 square means that is 100. 10,000 plus 100 means 10,100. Same order will be there. So that value will be 10 power 4. Is my point is understanding? So 17. What they are asking, see, 10 power 4, 10 square. For this, what is the order they are asking? So 10 power 4 means after 1 you place 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 10 square means you write it as 100. So totally this value how much? 10,100. Okay. Then what we had to do? Express the number in between 0.5 to 5. So we can write it as 1.010 into 10 power 4. 1.0100 into 10 power 4. So 10 power 4 will be the order of magnitude. So this is the answer. Clear? So what is the answer for this? 17. It will be C. Next, 18. What is the order of magnitude of light year expressed in meter? Okay. 18. Light years order of magnitude is how much? Already we did this one. See the problem number 12. 1 light year is equal to how many meter means? 9.46 into 10 power 15 meter. 9.46 into 10 power 15 meter. This is the value of light year. 1 light year is equal to. Okay. What we have to do, express that number in between 0.5 to 5. That's why I am writing this one 0.946 into 10 power 16. So this number will be in between 0.5 and 5. If you directly write like this is 9.46. 9.46 will be greater than 5. That's why we are writing in this format. So what is the order of magnitude then? 10 power 16. Clear? So what is the answer for this is 18. It will be C. Next. 19 what they are asking. Student measure the diameter of a solid cylinder using a micrometer screw gauge of least count 0.001 centimeter and took the following readings. Which is the correct measurement? One solid cylinder is there. Cylinder will be in this shape. This solid cylinder's diameter one student measured means this one. Diameter means this one. He measured the diameter of the solid cylinder using a screw gauge. Least count of that screw gauge will be 0.001 centimeter. Okay. Then what is the correct reading? So after decimal point, how many digits are there? 3. In the measurement also, after decimal point, 3 digits should be there. That is the logic. What is the logic? After decimal point, there will be 3 digits. So here, first option you see after decimal point 2 digits are there. Second option after decimal point 1 digit is there. Third option after decimal point 3 digits are there. Fourth option after decimal point 4 digits are there. Clear? So what is the answer here? C. My point is understanding 1.320. After decimal point 1, 2, 3 are there. In the measurement also, after decimal point, there will be 3 zeros, 3 digits, not zeros. 1, 2, 3. So that is the answer. Clear? Why first option is not correct? After decimal point, only 2 digits are there. Why second option is not correct? After decimal point, only one option is there. Why fourth option is wrong means after decimal point, 4 digits are there. That's why they are not the correct answer. Question number 20. What they are asking, see. Question number 20. How many significant figures will be there in a given number? So, first one, 15.00. So, these zeros will also be significant. So, here how many significant figures will be there means 4. Apply the laws of significant numbers, rules to identify the significant figures from that. Second one, 0.0042 meter. It will have how many significant figures? 2. These 2 zeros are not significant. So it will have 2 significant figures. Third one, 242.005 kg. It will have 6 significant figures. 242.005 kg. Next, fourth, 3.638 into 10 square kilometer. No need to consider the unit. No need to consider this 10 powers. It will have 4 significant figures. No need to consider units. No need to consider this power. So it will have 4 significant figures. 4264. 4264. It will be B will be the option for this. Clear? Note down. Keep the booklet with you. Try to understand. Pause the video. Write down. You are not able to understand. Once again listen the video. Then easily concept will come for you. This is the bigger advantage of this online classes, recording classes. What will happen if you are not understanding? Just you can go back and you listen once again. You can listen infinite times for this. Or then also if you have any doubt, my name is this one. This is my number. You just call me or WhatsApp me to this same number. Then I will respond. Clear? Understanding? Understanding of the subject is main important. If you are not able to understand, if you are feeling any difficulty under any level, just call to me or WhatsApp to me. I am happy to resolve your doubts. Okay? Next. Yes. Question number next 21. See what they are asking. 21. Length and breadth of a metal sheet are 2.325 meter and 3.142 meter respectively. What is the area of this sheet under proper number of significant figures? Length given, breadth given. Area how much? Length value is how much? 2.325 meter. Breadth is how much? 3.142 meter. Length given, breadth given. They are asking area. So simple logic. So 2.325, 3.142. Here what is the thing is, final answer will also be in accordance with the significant figures, remember. Final answer you should do in accordance with the significant figures. Sir, nothing, otherwise no logic will be there in the question. Length given, breadth given, find the area means simply if you want to multiply these two. That will be the answer. That is not the level of neat questions. Clear? You have to follow significant figures. What to do? See. Here 4 are there. Here 4 are there, significant figures. Final answer will also have 4 significant figures. It will have 4. This number will also have 4 significant figures. Final answer will also have 4 significant figures. So answer will be, observe that A will have 6 significant figures. B will have 5 significant figures. C will have 4 significant figures. D will have 3 significant figures. So what is the answer means? C. No need to multiply these two. No need to rounding it. Again, according to the significant figures, no need. Just logic. Understanding? Actually, what we had to do, we had to multiply these two. Multiplying that one, then rounding the number. Final answer will also have 4 significant figures, like that you had to round. Or otherwise, here what will happen? By observing the answers, without doing any calculation, we can say C will be the answer. Clear? My point is clear. Why? In the C only 4 significant figures are there. Remaining A, B and D, they will have more significant figures. So those will not be the answers. Okay? Next, 22nd. 22nd, diameter of the circular ring is 6.28 centimeter. What is the circumference taking into the significant figures? Diameter is 6.28. What is the circumference? Circumference formula will be 2 pi r. Circumference formula, that will be equal to 2 pi r. So this value 2 into r value, already r2 are given. So pi value 3.14, 2r value 6.28. Here also no need to multiply, just to use the logic. This is having 3 significant figures. This is also having 3 significant figures. Final answer will have 3 significant figures. This is having 3 significant figures. This number is also having 3 significant figures. Final answer will have 3 significant figures. What is there in the final answer? You see, first option 19.72. It will have 4 significant figures. B 19.73 only. C 19.73, 4. D 19. Yes, here doubt will come. Okay? Are you clear? Is it understanding to you? You can't apply the logic here. Why? I will say 19.72, 4A will not be the answer. C will not be the answer, because in that what happened, 4 significant figures are there. But in B and D, there are 3 significant figures, B and D. In the B, 3 are there. In the this one, D also 3 are there. Then we have to check the answer. What to do? See, multiply this to 6.28. Problem number 22. Not this. 6.28 into 3.14. 4 8s 32. 4 2s 8, 3 11. 4 6 20. 4 1 25. Next 8 2 6. 3 8s 24. 3 2 6 2 8. 3 6 18. 2 9. 7 4 11. 9 6 15 2 17. 1 9. So this one. So 19.7192. If we multiply Then rounding off. Here you have to do like this only, because B will have 3 significant figures. D will also have 3 significant figures. So that's why. Remove these 2. Preceding digit won't change according to rounding off rules. Removing digit is less than 5. Preceding digit won't change. Remove this 9. That is greater than 5. Na? So this will become 2. Clear? Remove this 2. Preceding digit won't change because that is less than 2. So less than 5. So 19.7. That will be the answer. So B will be the option for this. Clear? Like this we have to do. If only one answer is having 3 significant figures, no need to calculate all of this. Directly that will be the answer. That is the logic. Next. Question number 23 you see. 23. Error committed by a student in removing the parallax is. Parallax error will be personal error. Okay? Every person to person, this error will changes. Clear? Parallax error means what? There is some defect in the vision of the person. If the reading is 9, for him it will appear reading as 9.1 centimeter instead of 9. For them some another reading will appear. It will changes from person to person. Error committed by a student in removing the parallax will be, that will be a personal error. Okay. Next. 23 it will be B. Next 24. Error in the measurement of the radius of the sphere is 0.2. So delta R by R into 100 is equal to 0.2. Error in the measurement of radius of the sphere is 0.2. What is the percentage error in the measurement of surface area? Surface area formula 4 pi r square. So delta A by A into 100, 2 into delta R by R into 100, 2 into 0.2, this will be 0.4%. 24, it will be second option. Error in the measurement of radius is given. Error in the measurement of area, how much they are asking. That is 0.4%. Okay. Next 25. What they are asking, see. A force F is applied on a square plate of side L. Force is applied. There is a square plate of side L. Force F is applied on the square plate. Then percentage error in the measurement of L will be 2%. delta L by L into 100 is equal to 2. Delta F by F into 100 is equal to 4. Delta L by L into 100 is equal to 2. Delta F by F into 100 is equal to 4. Then what is the permissible error in the measurement of pressure? Pressure is equal to force by area. Here area will be L square. F by L square. So delta P by P into 100. Delta F by F into 100 plus 2 into delta L by L into 100. Delta P by P into 100, delta F by F into 100 plus 2 into delta L by L into 100. Delta F by F into 100, that value will be 4. Delta L by L into 100, that is 2. 4 plus 4, 8%. Clear? 25, it will be D. In a simple pendulum experiment, the length of the thread is measured as 102.3 centimeter and diameter of the bob as 2.24 centimeter. What is the maximum possible error in the measurement of maximum possible error in the value of effective length of the pendulum? Okay. So, yes, listen. What is meant by simple pendulum? What is its length? We will do first. So, here one string will be there like this. It is connected from a rigid support. A thread is connected from a rigid support. For that, one spherical mass is connected. One sphere connected to a thread. Sphere easily it will be available to you. Thread is available to you. This will be called simple pendulum. One rubber ball is there. Not this much big ball, small rubber ball. That is connected to a string. Then that arrangement will be called as that will be called simple pendulum. Okay? Then what is the use of that simple pendulum? Using this one, using small setup, we can find acceleration due to gravity at any place. In Ichalkaranji, what is the acceleration due to gravity? In Kolhapur, what is the acceleration due to gravity? In Islampur, what is the acceleration due to gravity? To calculate, we can use this simple device. It will be called simple pendulum. It will be called simple pendulum. Okay. Here, its center will be here. For this sphere, this is the center. Distance between this will be called length of the pendulum. Distance between point of suspension and the center of mass of the pendulum. That distance will be called what? Length of the pendulum. Is it clear? What is length of the pendulum? Distance between center of mass and point of suspension of the pendulum. Here now what is the question? See what they are asking here. One simple pendulum is there. its thread length is 102.3, means here to here. This is that one, and this value. Diameter of the bob will be 2.24 centimeter. Clear? Diameter of the bob is 2.24 centimeter, and the length of the pendulum is 102.3 centimeter. What is the maximum possible error in the measurement of length? Means, yes, see, error will be there in the measurement of this length, in the measurement of the diameter. Here, what is the maximum possible error? Means after point 1. Means length is, so we can understand this length is measured using a scale. That's why reading is came like this, 102.3, 102.4, means that is a scale. Using a scale they measured the length. So in the measurement of length, what is the maximum possible error? 0.1. This is measured using the screw gauge, because after decimal point 2 digits are there. So this value 0.01. So 0.11. Error in this, error in this. Error in this will be 0.01. Error in this will be 0.1. Screw gauge least count is this one. It will come for you in the practical. Scale least count will be this one. Least count of the scale 0.1. Least count of the screw gauge will be 0.01. So maximum permissible error will be 0.11 centimeter. Clear? Next, 27. What they are asking, see, while measuring the acceleration due to gravity by a simple pendulum, while measuring the acceleration due to gravity by a simple pendulum, student makes an error of 1% in the measurement of length, an error of 2% in the measurement of time. If he uses the formula G is equal to 4 pi square L by T square, then the percentage error in the measurement of G is how much? G is equal to 4 pi square L by T square. This is the formula. Small l or capital L, whatever. Then delta G by G into 100 is equal to delta L by L into 100 plus 2 into delta T by T into 100. So delta L by L into 100, that value will be equal to 1%. This value 2%. Clear? 1% in the measurement of length, 2% delta T by T is 2%. Totally how much this is? 5%. Clear? So 27, it will be C. Next, 28, what they are asking, C. Zero error. Zero error is included in the category of instrumental errors. Okay? Zero error. Zero error is relating to screw gauge. Okay? zero error will be related to screw gauge. Okay, so that is instrumental error. Next, question number 29. What they are asking, see, least count of a stopwatch is 0.2 second, least count. Student found the time for 25 oscillations of a simple pendulum to be 50 seconds. What will be the percentage error in the measurement of time? Least count means delta t. That is how much they gave, 0.2 seconds. What is the time value? 50 seconds. What is the error? Percentage? Percentage error in the measurement of time, 0.2 by 50 into 100. 2 times will cancel. This value will be 0.4%. 29, it will be B. Next, 30. Poiseuille's law for the flow of liquid in a capillary tube is given by eta is equal to pi delta P a power 4 by 8 L V, where eta is coefficient of viscosity of the liquid. Delta P is the pressure difference across a length L of the tube of radius A. V is the volume of the liquid collected per second. The maximum error that enters the calculation of eta due to the measurement of. Okay, simple question only. Easily you can find the answer. Actually, what they are asking, I will tell you. First, coefficient of viscosity. Coefficient of viscosity means if you take one bottle of honey, one bottle of water, take one bottle of honey, one bottle of water, pour on the table, pour on the floor. Water will move fast, honey will move slowly comparing to water. Then we can say honey is more viscous than water. To identify how much viscosity it is having, we will use one constant for that. That will be called coefficient of viscosity. Are you getting an idea? If you pour same amount of water, same amount of honey side by side on a floor, honey will move very slowly, water will move fastly. Then we can say honey is more viscous than water because honey is going very slowly. Okay. Coefficient of viscosity of any liquid, to calculate we will use this formula. Eta is equal to pi delta P into a power 4 by 8 LV. In this, which quantity will be measured more accurately to have minimum error? To have minimum error, which will be more, and in the measurement of eta, which will contribute more error. Okay, delta eta by eta into 100, pi constant, 8 constant, delta p na you can take it as p also, nothing wrong. Then in the p error will be how much? Delta p by p into 100, a power 4, 4 into delta a by a into 100, delta L by L into 100, delta V by V into 100. So which will be measured more accurately means quantity having more power, that will be measured very accurately. So which will contribute more error means more. Contribution is more by which quantity means quantity having more power. Because of that, more error contribution will be there. So this is the answer. Only A is having power 4. Remaining they don't have. So A will be the answer. Clear? So 30 it will be B. Okay, with this today I am stopping now. Next tomorrow, remaining to tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we will finish first that some basic questions of NEET. Later we will go to NEET part. Okay.